So lately I've been getting DMs from artists trying to get my management services, which gave me an idea that I should create an episode explaining exactly what is an artist manager and what is the right time for you as an artist to get an artist manager. So stay with me, Kwela, talking music business in SA. So welcome to it. My name is Manqoba Owen Kwela, aka Spiritual Mo, aka Mo Kwela, aka Mr. Second Brain. You know how it is. So today we're gonna be talking about what it is exactly that you should have as an artist for you to get an artist manager, and also we're gonna be talking about what is exactly the role of an artist manager. A talent manager is an individual who guides a professional career of artists in the entertainment industry. Now, artist management is a day-to-day work. Depending on the artist that you're managing, we are not only exclusive to only just one artist. We usually manage one or more artists. What is it that you should expect from the artist manager? We manage time. We make sure that you get to that interview on time. Secondly, it's PR and marketing strategies. We make sure to find the right people to push your songs or your music or whatever product that you have that's out for people to get, right? The brand, it needs to be out there at all times. Secondly, we plan for tours, single releases, and albums. We are there for the planning to take place. We are the ones that push or find a team that is actually gonna put together this kind of planning, right? So fourth, the positioning of an artist, right? So if you're an artist and we have your music, but we don't know what your target market is, based on your music, we can listen and say, this is your target market. So we position you based on the target market. So the fifth is artist bookings, right? Some artist manager are both the booking agency and an artist manager. If you have that kind of artist manager, kudos to you. So if you don't have that luxury, you can always go out to find promoters and booking agency for your artist to be booked, right? That's how it is. Lastly, A&R involvement. What is A&R? Artist and repertoire. It's basically being involved in the decision making on which song to be put for airplays, on which songs to release first, on which songs to have as an IG track, right? An IG track is a song that you're gonna push first before you push an album, right? So yeah, that is a definition and the functions of an artist manager. So what are the skills for an artist manager to acquire to be an artist manager or to be an effective artist manager? One is communication skills. That is the most basic. You need to be able to go out and talk to people with no problem, right? Critical thinking, time management, organizing, negotiating. So there's a lot of negotiating that you're going to be doing as an artist manager in the entertainment space, right? So last but not least is public relations, PR. So as an artist, you think you're ready to be managed by these people. So what is it exactly that you need to have in order to be ready to be managed by these people? Like, one, your music needs to be on point. I cannot stress this enough. Your music needs to be on point, right? Make sure that your skills, if you're a composer also, your writing skills are on point. Make sure that you are already a running car. You are already a running vehicle, right? You basically just move from the driver's seat and then let the manager control, and then you sit as a passenger, right? With minimal work to do. Okay, let me say this again. You should be a vehicle that's already running, right? It's running, and the manager comes in to sit in the driver's seat, and then they drive your career. This is your career. The car is your career. They drive your career, and you seated safely in the passenger seat, right? But you are the person that's the most important. You are the boss of this operation. You are the car. Like Kanye West said, you are the company, meaning the CEO is your manager. So it's very much important to have something that's already running. What do I mean by that? Your music is good. It's already out. Somehow you've released at least 1 or 2 songs or even a full project, right? You've been into a few events there and there. You've started getting calls from people trying to feature you on these places, right? If you're a woman, you start getting calls from people trying to feature you, and you feel like, no, you cannot do this thing yourself because niggas and producers have ulterior motives right now. It's not about them working with you right now. It's about them working with you and getting a snack at the same time, if you know what I mean. It's about you feeling that now you're in a level whereby you are getting bookings, right? You've been called once or twice to come and perform at these places, right? Because managers are not miracle workers. They're not miracle workers. So they're not gonna come in and then make you get performances instantly like that. No, it doesn't work like that. Work on a brand. Make sure that your brand is on point, meaning your social media. You already know your target market. You already know which are the people that likes you the most. You already have a considerable amount of followers. Because in that way you get to negotiate on how you want the percentages or the splits to go. If you already have a machine or a car that's running, right? So make sure to have a car that's running. So this gives you an advantage because you get to negotiate the split for the artist manager, right? So it is very much important that you have a machine that's already running for you to get an artist manager. For example, I know Waffles management team, Zeus Omega and Tato, charge 40% because she was an unestablished artist. She didn't have a negotiating power. Her profile was very low until she met Zeus Omega and his team, right? So that's how this thing works. We have reached the end of the episode. I hope this was informative. Make sure to like, subscribe, press the notification bell for next time when I drop a new episode. My name is Manqoba Owen Kwela, aka Spiritual Mo, aka Mo Kwela, aka Mr. Second Brain. See you next week.